Hello, hello! Welcome, friends, back to PyroKitty's Tavern. As always, I am April the PyroKitty, the Tavern Keeper here, and today we are continuing our game of Dragon Age the Veilguard. We are Alia Ingilvar, a rook. Our rook is an elf mage in the Mornwatch. Quick recap. Quick, very quick. Yeah, Casey, I really wish work was not a thing. Suntroa has to work today also, and he's not happy about it. I have been enjoying the game. I've been playing through on my personal playthrough. I'm about like 70 hours into gameplay on my personal playthrough. um and I still have a ways to go, I think. Some of that time, admittedly, is me just letting the game sit. Yeah, that's what Suntroa wishes he could do too. That would be ideal. But insurance is a thing, and money is a thing, unfortunately. All right. Get swapped over to the game here. All right. Yes. I've been playing my personal playthrough up till about 30 minutes ago when I stopped to get everything ready to stream. All right. Let's see where we were. What are we doing here? All right, we were going to do the Spirits of the Dalish. Actually, let's see. Slow poison. Yeah, we'll do this one. Had to think about it for a minute. All right, let's get going. Jump right on in.
Ugh, what a horrible way to go.
Never seen anything like it. I'm used to plants that you eat, not the other way around.
Let's not stick around and become dessert.
I do want to change who I have in my party, though. We'll do that. All right. I hope everybody has been having a good day. Good week so far. I unfortunately have to work tomorrow. So I am part-time in my pharmacy. And I usually only work 1 or 2 shifts a week. For this last week and this week, we had some folks out on PTO, and so I had to work 3 days. Which some people are like, oh, that's normal, but I don't usually work 3 days. It has been a long time since I mean, a week here or there is, that's one thing, but I've
What's this?
2 weeks in a row. It's been, whew. And in the middle of all that, I got a vaccination that sort of took my arm. Well, it didn't make me feel really groggy or anything, thankfully, but it did make my arm hurt really badly. So I wasn't sleeping well because I couldn't get comfortable at night. So that really didn't help matters. I'll just be glad when these 2 weeks are over.
They died holding this. And all these Hala corpses. Didn't that spirit say something about Hala?
Gillenane was revered as mother of the Hala. The Hala is her symbol, or was anyway. These people were tracking Hala and got lost. Then, well...
Yeah, next week I'm back to my usual schedule. Looks like I think I'm only 1 day for the next couple weeks. I mean, money's always good, but break is also good. I stopped working full-time for mental health. So it's always hard when I have to work the longer stints. But as always, I'm here with y'all on Thursdays and Sundays. I will give a little bit of a forewarning. I was making out my calendar for
Another statue. There's an elf out there somewhere who really likes owls. Hoo! Hoo hoo hoo! Watch out.
What did that do? Oh.
Get out of there!
Look at that.
I was making up my calendar for December. Sorry, my brain is just not functioning right now. I was working out my calendar for December for streaming, and it does look like there will be a few breaks. I'm going to be going on vacation the first week of December, and of course I will not be streaming on Thanksgiving. And I won't be streaming the day after Christmas. And there might be one other day in there that I have to put the stream on hold for, or at least do maybe change up my schedule. We'll see. But definitely, if you want to know any updates... Whoa, I am sorry about that. Pause, game. Pause. Thank you. If you want to know anything about my schedules, please check out my socials. I'm also working on a blue sky, but I can't get it to... It won't post with the rest of my things, so I'm still working on it. But please follow one of my socials for updates, especially next month. Like I said, there will definitely be some change up to my schedule, a few days off, and possibly a schedule change on one of the days. I have family coming over, and I have to see when they'll be getting here. But otherwise, we will be continuing Dragon Age the Veilguard through the month of December. I don't anticipate that we will be finishing it in November. In fact, I'm very, very certain that we will not be finishing it in November. We probably won't even finish it in December. We're going to carry on with our Rook into the new year. And we will keep on playing until one of you guys tell me that you don't want to see me playing Dragon Age the Veilguard anymore. Unfortunately, it is just a very long game, and I am apparently not capable of not being a completionist. I tried. Alright, so we got a note here. Explorer's Journal. Danger. I was wrong. These owl statues are dangerous. I think they've been booby-trapped by some nefarious force. Whatever noble purpose they once served, it's been twisted to ensnare foolhardy explorers like me. Beware. Renee Limfort. And as we saw, yes, this one was definitely booby-trapped. Alright. There's also this way over here.
These are the old aqueducts. They supplied water to all of Arlathan.
Alright.
I wonder what this is about.
Oh, that's exploded. Well, it exploded. Made a path. Alright. Ah, they're down there. I knew I heard enemies somewhere. Can't go through there. Can't get through there. Probably need this thing. What's over here? Don't need a health bottle. Okay, that's the way we came. That's where that is. That's the way we came. Moving on. So I hope everyone is enjoying their time. I don't know if anyone else is playing Veilguard on their own, but I hope you are enjoying it if you are. As I said, I have become...
Ranged incoming.
There you are. I have definitely been enjoying my own personal playthrough. The game definitely has flaws. The further I get into it, the more I find them. I need to check my graphics settings. Yeah, the further I get into it, the more I do realize the flaws. But they're all tolerable flaws. There's nothing dramatic that makes me not want to play the game. Visual effects is low. That's how that needs to be. Sky quality, volumetry lighting. Okay. Realized I didn't check that. So yeah, I am enjoying it. I find it quite fun. I like the art style. I'm sorry you guys can't really get a good idea of the art style through my game. My graphics card is not overly fond of the game. So that is a one way. Where does that go, though? Okay, I can get back up.
Let's see if we can figure this out.
They're down there, guys. The game is not without flaws, but it is not a bad game by any means. There we go.
We got it.
Yay. Alright, that squishy sound is not great. We're gonna have to go kill some things. Let's go kill some things. How's that sound, guys?
See that? Bad guys.
I hope you can't hear that. There's a lawnmower going outside my my house, and it's not terribly loud, so I highly, highly doubt it is coming through. But if you do hear some odd, roaring sound in the background, it is just a lawnmower outside. But I really don't think you'll be able to hear it. I can only kind of make it out through my headphones, and so I think it'll be in the background enough to where it's not noticeable for you guys. Alright, let's go kill some enemies down here.
Trouble nearby.
Stupid dark spawn. Ow. Ow.
We're getting good at this.
On my personal playthrough, I actually went through and
What do
just
we have here?
set the difficulty to the lowest. Neatly folded note. The storm was approaching, and we were desperate. It was just a cave, small but comfortable. We all fell asleep around the fire. When we awoke, the entrance was gone. Perhaps it's a trick of the darkness, but the rock seems to move with each breath, closing in with each inhale. I am sick with dread. If anyone finds this, get out! Get out while you can. Arena, I love you, remember me. That's not good.
They came in for shelter and couldn't get out. The spirit probably felt their fear too.
Yeah, my personal playthrough, I just went ahead and set the gameplay down to the lowest setting. So I just like fly through all the fights. As much as I don't dislike the combat style. It can be a little repetitive. And really, I'm just playing for the story. I don't know if that get it. I think so. Did not. Where are you? Ah, there you are.
Another one of those owl statues.
Another owl.
Look at that.
Look at that and don't get squished. Alright. Sorry if I'm a little slow today. I'm kind of tired. But I'll get over it. I thank
Let's
you
see
all
if we can
for
figure this out.
I appreciate you all for joining me today. Wow.
Got it.
Definitely not all here. Can't get through to that yet. didn't hurt. That was weird. Definitely hit me with something, but it didn't cause any damage. Not complaining. Bring this in here. There.
We got it.
I see. I was like, I can't get through though. I see. Thank you anybody who's actually watching, and I also thank anybody who's lurking. That was strange. It told me that it wasn't available, and then it did it anyway. That was strange. Yes, if you are lurking, I also appreciate lurks. Here just to enjoy the chill vibe of Dragon Age. As I encounter loads of darkspawn and spirits. Ow.
Those statues don't look right.
That's not stone. That's wood. I think these were real people.
What happened to them? It's like they were frozen mid-stride.
That's probably exactly what happened to them. Blood-spattered journal. I dreamed that the earth reached out to embrace me. The others say they had the same dream. The keeper cannot stop the change. I can no longer move or feel my feet. She has given me prayers to say, magic to weave. None of it helps.
We've always heard rumors about people turning into plants and other things, but it's happening more now.
We saw another one of these corpses earlier. It must be happening all over. And the spirit must have sensed it.
Get ready. Looks like we're doing this. Coming out. Range.
Let's get some heals, please. There was another one.
Good work, everyone.
There's one over there that's going to count as this combat, so...
Watch ahead.
take it down. There we go. From Ireland's journal, the forest is wrong. The forest is wrong. But more than that, the animals are wrong. The Hala are spooked and seem to be off hiding somewhere. A lot fewer come around now. For some reason, the owls are gathering together, which they never do. They're usually loners. Even the insects are quiet. I'm glad the mosquitoes have skipped out, but it doesn't feel right. They're always a pain. Then our scouts started reporting strange creatures in the woods, things we've never seen in this region. We don't know what they are. They aren't natural, which means the animals that are natural are in danger. The whole fabric of life in the forest is under siege. We need to find a way to fight back. I missed another one. All right. Let's see, where are the other ones? Oh, there's one. They're hard to see in this forest because they're sort of a dusty gold color, just like the forest. I don't want to get too close to that tear because it's gonna explode. Oh, there's one. One more somewhere. There it is. There we go. I saw something to investigate over here. Well, let's get rid of you. Game devs need to stop making the interact button the same as the jump button. Jumping at the wall drives me crazy.
A broken alluvian over there. No fixing that.
Ripped page. The mirror shows no reflection, only a dark fog. Perhaps magic will reveal more. The others urge me to try. The shadowy things wear the faces of my kin, blank eyes staring. They don't speak. They don't even know their names. I did this. I let the mirror corrupt them. I'm to blame.
He couldn't stop it from corrupting everything around it, including himself.
Oh, I don't like this, Alluvian. It's wrong. If it wasn't already smashed, I'd do it myself.
All right. Through this opening over here that I just opened with the new lever.
Watch ahead.
Oh boy.
Hitting us from range. They're aiming for us.
Alright. You need to die. There we go. I might have to turn the difficulty down for this game that I'm streaming for y'all. Just because, for some reason this game does not play super well with OBS on my PC. And it gets some weird lag going on, especially in like fights and stuff. And I can only halfway see what's going on. My reaction time is vastly lowered. So I might... Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and adjust that just a little bit. Gameplay. Customize it. So I'm gonna put their damage on the lowest. Okay, we'll go with that. So I apologize in advance if they seem to be dying very quickly. I was going to keep it on the sort of moderate difficulty, but with the odd lag that I get sometimes in combat, it is more challenging than it should be. The lag kind of adds its whole,
Careful ahead.
its own element.
Ranged incoming.
Nope, they're dead.
This Aravel has seen better days.
The Dalish
Oh.
caravans use these to move around. I hope no one was hurt.
Rook cannot swim. Certainly annoying. Again, like I said, if you see me like do some weird things, it's because there's like a weird lag on my side. I don't know if it comes through in the
completely
visuals.
That must have been a big fire. And this scorched relic, is this what started the blaze?
I bet that spirit was sensing their last moments.
So many dead. So many things left behind. I wonder if we could somehow memorialize them. Let's head back to that spirit. Maybe we can ease its distress somehow. Another owl. Watch out.
Rude.
That looked like it hurt.
You didn't even give me anything for my trouble. But yeah, I don't know why my game is struggling a little bit with Veilguard when I have OBS running. I don't know if it's an OBS thing or my game thing. Okay. Or my PC thing. I know I don't have the greatest of PCs, but I like to think it's okay. Alright, we're gonna try to get over there. I don't know that I can yet, though. I'm sorry that Azar is not on screen today. He's wanting to lay in his other bed. That is not visible. Okay, yeah, I can't get over there just yet. He's been feeling a little blah lately. He has to get these monthly medicine for heartworm, and ever since he's had his gallbladder removed last year, the medicine just seems to make him a little worn down whenever he has it. That exploded far wider than I expected it to. It doesn't make him sick or anything, but I think it just makes his liver work a little harder, and he just gets... He doesn't quite want his food.
We need the Hola. It is so dark out here. Is the path shifting? The tracks go in circles. But how? No, we're not lost.
See if they have anything else to say if I walk up again. Also, Azar decided to chew on a metal spoon the other day. And I wonder if that might have hurt his teeth a little bit. Because he is a little dingus sometimes. Sometimes we use a spoon to help get him to eat, or get him started eating. Usually he'll go on the rest of it on his own. And we sat a spoon down on his plate on the floor to try and let him finish eating. And he found the spoon when we weren't when we walked away, and started not just licking it, not just...
Memories! It burns! Oh, it burns! The relic! Why did I touch it? Why did I bring it home?
That's what I was hoping she'd say. Talk more about the other encounters we had. But yeah, I think we were playing Final Fantasy for a little bit, and we got out of like a dungeon, and we turned to look over at him, and he had found the spoon. He'd pulled it off of his plate into the middle of the living room, like away from where his plate was, and he was holding it in between his paws and literally chewing on it. Just chewing on it. So, which he's never done.
I can't move! Why can't I move? I can't feel my legs. They're not legs. Skin like bark, splinters in my veins. Stop it! Stop it! Grab the axe!
And we were like, Bubba, what are you doing? I mean, of course we took it away from him, but...
I can't lose the Hola.
Okay. Starting over now.
I found those people. You don't have to feel this way anymore. So much fear before the darkness. Make it quiet. Make it go away. I don't understand.
I think we need to soothe the spirit somehow. Maybe some kind of reverent gesture?
Alright. Not that way, apparently.
Any ideas what that does?
It's ancient Elven, I know that much. Probably tapping into the Fade and drawing from it. Whatever it is, it wasn't here before. Things like this now pop up out of nowhere.
Sure, here we go.
Well, that made a portal.
Here goes. Dareth Shiral, Lethalon. You are fighters, scholars, explorers, friends, family, and lovers. We will remember you as you lived, and not as you died. Go in peace. Rest well.
A moment of pain does not undo a lifetime of hope. Thank you.
There we go. This was probably a quest that I didn't necessarily have to do, but as I've said before, number one, I am incapable of not doing side quests. I've tried. I can't do it. But also, the side quests in this game don't always feel very sidey because there's not a ton of them. And you need to get your bond up with your companions to get the better, well, the real ending of the game. And the only real way to get your bond up with your companions is taking them to do side quests and make choices that they like. Oh, wait.
Watch ahead.
Okay, yeah, the combat is definitely much easier to manage with the lag. Again, I am sorry if anybody likes to really watch hard combat. I don't play games for combat. Call me what you want, but that's just not how I do things. Ah. This is the way we came with Harding on her personal quest. Now it's just a regular part of the forest. With rocks falling from the sky. There we go. Break all the things.
Careful, ahead.
I think I surprised them and killed them quicker than expected. They're certainly freaky looking. Alright, somewhere over this direction it showed that there was a quest. Oh, it is still a ways away. I should go pick up that shortcut down there. This way. This way. There we are. Well, that's a small room filled with a large shield. Aha.
Sure, here we go.
I was like, is she gonna do it? It's moving a little slow there for me. Notes on a mystery substance. From a scroll found in the ruins, translated from Elven by Belara. I have begun my test in earnest of the substance Artrahel brought back. To properly test its efficacy, I am struggling to talk today. To properly test its efficacy, I thought it prudent to see what effect it might have on another. Given his position, I, of course, chose Atrahel. He is unwitting, of course, as has always been the case with him. Impressively, despite its anti-magic properties, it seems to have filled Atrahel with renewed vim and vigor. How curious. I will continue to monitor him to record whether the change is permanent, but regardless, it is quite promising to see such profound results at such an early stage. In the same hand as the other sets of notes. Belara. All right. Where to next? Oh, stretch. I need to go this way. I'm not sure if I can get to this next area over here, but we're gonna see. There's a chest up there somewhere. Figure out how to get to it. One over there. I came in here already. Oh, but I couldn't go through this door. That's right. Let's see. Is there any other way I could possibly get to that chest? No, okay, it's gonna be have to be a thing that waits. I can't get over here either. Well, yeah, I'm gonna try one more place. Alright, through this way. Over here. Up the ladder. Okay, yeah, I don't think we went this way yet. get in there yet. Break all the things. All right. Aha. Secret ladder. So this is an area we haven't been to
We
yet.
might be able to restore that bridge.
Could make for a handy shortcut.
Oh, the glass breaks. That's so satisfying. Alright, what's through here? Can't go there. I think I've already... was already here. Okay. Okay. Alright.
Another owl. Ooh! Ooh, ooh. Look at that.
Alright, so... it's talking about some way to restore this bridge over here. But I don't know that we can really accomplish that right now. Oh, we will have ads going here in about a minute or so. We run 3-minute ads on this channel. I'm sorry, I know it's a long time, but it means we have no pre-roll ads and we get them all out of the way quick. While ads are rolling, I pause my gameplay and take the opportunity to get a stretch break, drink some. So you won't miss anything, don't worry. Just get them all out of the way quick. Oh, we're right here. Okay, I see where we are now. Well, got us a new fast travel point. Still can't figure out how to get over to that quest, though. Through here. Okay, not that way. Alright. that, and we are on ads. So I'm gonna pause the game for a moment. Stretch. Everybody do carpal tunnel stretches too. If you're using a controller like I am, it will definitely mess with your hands and your wrist. I'm going to mute the mic for just a moment while I stand up and stretch my legs. My chair is really loud, so I try to mute my mic when I can. Also, sometimes I bash myself into my desk, and that also is very loud. All right. If you can still hear my voice, thank you so much for supporting the channel. If you can't hear my voice, also thank you so much for supporting the channel. I don't know if you could see the captions while we're on ad break. Let's do a dad joke. Doctor, you've got to help me. I'm addicted to Twitter. Doctor, I don't follow you. Oh, Siri bot. Siri bot. Oh, ran into my mic. Why are basketball players messy eaters? Because they are always dribbling. Let's look at a dog fact. Dogs do dream. Dogs and humans have the same type of slow wave sleep, SWS, and rapid eye movement, REM, and during this REM stage, dogs can dream. The twitching and paw movements that occur during their sleep are signs that your pet is dreaming. Oh, it's so cute. Once again, there are my socials, if anybody didn't catch it earlier. If anybody's curious about who does my art, it's my lovely husband, Suntroa. He doesn't stream yet, but one day, hopefully sooner than later. Back over here. Welcome back from the ads, everybody. Thank you so much for hanging out and supporting the channel and for your patience. Hope you enjoyed those dad jokes and dog fact. Also, I was pointing out, the Suntroa is my husband. He is my artist. He made my avatar, my emotes, and the little, the dagger that is currently floating in front of me. That is Rook's dagger. You can see it right here. There's Rook's dagger. He drew it up for me, and we're still figuring out where I want to put it exactly. I did have it next to me, but it's like still, and now I have it floating in front of me, as you see. I'm going to try it out a couple more ways, so if you see that move around next week, you're not going crazy. It really is moving around. Oh, you got a new... Alright. We were trying to go down this path here to see if we could fill in this map and find this quest.
Look at this. I bet it came in handy. And you have to hand it to the ancient elves. They loved their statues. Such craftsmanship. Handmade from stone.
You can quit now, Rook.
Oh, okay.
Nobody is appreciating her dad jokes. Gotta have the cheesy jokes. Alright. Alright, so we made it to this new little area of the map. Alright, so there's 2 ways to go. I'm gonna go take that zip line. It is a 2-way zip line.
You get so good at fixing illuvians? Oh, it's mostly a survival thing. Accidentally release a couple demons or rile up the local wildlife with misdirected magic a few times and you learn what not to do. Oh.
That is certainly a way to learn what not to do. Okay, so it looks like we need to... turn that, maybe? Huh. Well, I can get behind this one. I don't know if that matters. It doesn't seem to matter. Anybody see a floating orb anywhere? Oh. Yes, I do. Can I get to it? Without falling off the side of the building? I cannot. Let's look down this ladder. Okay, so that just goes down there to where the handy hand is. There's a thing over here, looks like I need to put in a crystal. But I certainly don't see any crystals around. Does this go anywhere? No, just around in a circle. Good job, me. You went around in a circle. Up to see if there's any special abilities. No. Well, I don't think we can complete this one just yet, guys. Does not appear like we can complete this one, so... At least not from down there. It does look like there's an upper part to this little fortress wall area, so let's go... see what we can do up here. Aha. Cannot bring that up here. So there must be another spot for it.
I wonder what this is about.
There's a couple spots for it. Aha. Always look behind you. And then go this way. Grab the crystal. And this way we go. You go there. You go over here. No. Stop that. There we go.
We got it.
Ah. There we go. Now I've got a shortcut here. Back in here. Still need to go pick up that quest though. But I found a shortcut. That's worth something. I could put this one down here. Where's this where I found it? I think this was where I found it. Well, you can go home. Now the quest was up this way.
This is one of the Evanuris. Might even be Gillenane or Elganon.
They weren't gods. They don't deserve statues.
This artifact isn't working right. Maybe if I looked at the crystals it's connected to.
Or if I just walk off the edge and fall in the water, that's fine too. All right. Let's see, where are these attachments? So there's one over there, but I can't get there.
You've met Strife in Ireland before, right?
Varric and I did. We passed through Arlithan Forest while we were searching for Solus. Strife and Ireland helped us navigate the Fade.
Oh, I heard about that. Spatial anomalies and time loops. I wish I could have seen it.
Varric hated it so much, being outdoors and all. And when the outdoors is upside down and lost in time and you're harassed by spirits wearing your face, well...
Oh, that would be a nightmare for anyone, I think.
That is from the lead-up comic called The Missing. And they reference it. And I like how they reference some of the lead-up material. If anybody does plan on playing Veilguard, I recommend playing some of the tie-in material, or not playing. Oh boy, not playing. Reading some of the tie-in material, the books, especially Tevinter Nights.
I'm on it.
And the free short stories that are posted on Dragon Age's website. And the Missing comic. There are several others that I would recommend. Is that where I need to go with this? Yeah. There's several other books that I would recommend, but they're more... They're less important and more just so you get some tidbits on background characters. Fall to my doom. There we go. Can't go through there yet. But those in particular, the Tevinter Nights book,
Another of
the
those Fen Harel altars.
Missing comic, and the free short stories on their website, Those directly tie in. This guy points towards a wolf that he just sent out. Just sort of looks like a spectral wolf. Aha. Aha, falls to my doom. Saw it. Am I gonna have to go back up and... Oh, there it is. So you see that blue statue that's down there? That was from that, altar that we did.
Sure thing.
Fix it. There we go. Book of Ritual. Did he say a waxing crescent or waning? I didn't catch it. His words come too quickly. He has spent eons waiting to impart his wisdom, and it cannot be contained. A dam finally broken. A deluge of lost knowledge. This note follows pages of scrawled instructions for a magical ritual.
The person who set this up was in contact with someone or something from the Fade.
Alright, so we need to get up there. Oh, I know what we need. We need to turn that beam to where it doesn't point at that upper chamber anymore, because we finished in there. This way. There's the beam. There we go. Collected notes on history. His stories about Arlathun draw me in. Sometimes I forget that I'm supposed to be writing as he speaks. Our legends denounce some of the greatest of elves. Consign them to oblivion. The injustice is galling. He won't be called a forgotten one, and he shouldn't. That fate was forced on him. Sorry about that. Bumped my keyboard. There we go. Promise of Glory. A relic that claims prehistory when gods wrote decrees of coming ascension. There are fewer hands, the first warnings of betrayal, and the change that would eventually claim all. Ripped page. He speaks to me through the veil. I cannot see him, or hear him, or touch him, but I listen with my soul and my heart responds. I am alone, but I am never alone, because he is with me. Vorishavan, you will be so proud of me. I can't wait to tell you tell you all about it when it is done.
Wait, what?
Sure thing.
That's all the crystals. Hopefully that fixes the artifacts. That's a person. Or it was. And it came out of the Fade.
This magic. It was designed to draw something in. And it's familiar.
Might be best if we stop tampering. The forest will reclaim it.
Bloodstained letter. Someone must perform the ritual while another becomes the vessel. I have agreed to be the latter. I am not proficient in magic. There is no other choice. If the rite succeeds, I will be different. But know that I will always love you. I do this for us, for our future, for the little ones. Eternally yours, Fair. Creepy. God damn it. Sorry for my French. Alright. So it still says there's a chest somewhere in here. Up there. Did I miss it? Was I blind? That is entirely possible. I'm not quite on my A game today. I might possibly be getting sick. I don't know. I've had a bit of a headache yesterday and I just came back today. Yep, I just totally walked right on by this chest here. But yeah, I've had a little bit of a headache. Not a really bad headache, just a annoying headache. I work at a pharmacy, so the chances of getting sick are always present. It's a constant threat. Alright. So... don't think we can get over there. Let's see what our... oh, wrong button. Let's see what our quests are. I need to give that to Valara. And then we'll go to Treviso. And do a slow poison. First, let's go gift this to Valara, which means we need to go back to the lighthouse. And while we're here, we'll go chat with everybody. Of course I fall down.
Normally, my advice on befriending abominations would be don't. In this case, just keep an eye on him.
Referencing Lucanus. Didn't really get any new looks, so not gonna bother. So where are folks today? They're all in their rooms. Good. Makes it easy.
You've been quiet?
I know. Just thinking. But I said we'd talk, didn't I? I heard a voice after we saved that man. It told me I was touched by the ancients and that I should seek it out. Seek her out.
Do you think this voice has answers about your magic?
She must. What if she's like me? Maybe that's why only I heard her. She said to look to those closest to the stone to locate her.
Meaning...
The children of the stone. Dwarves. Not surfacers like me, but the ones from the deep roads. Almost 10 years ago, a shaper from Orzammar bonded with a titan.
Titans, ancients... You think it's related?
It would make sense, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Volta. That was the shaper's name. Maybe there are more like her down there.
Or you could be the only dwarf in the world with magic, which must feel nice.
A little, but I don't know everything about it yet, and I probably should. I know some people in Orzammar. I'll reach out. If I hear anything, you'll be the first to know.
That's right. Last time we finished her little personal quest, so that was the wrap up from that. Just go around the circle. Oh, Candace has a quest.
Rook, Ilario sent word. He's got intel on Zara. He wants to meet up. Fancy a trip to Treviso?
Sounds like fun.
Well, handy, because I was going to be going to Treviso soon anyway.
I swear I see wisps in my dreams now.
And give Bellara her gift.
Oh, Rook! Good to see you.
Oh, and she has a
Irilyn
quest.
and Strife sent word. Some of the artifacts we have in storage are acting up. They need a hand to make sure they stay calmed. And don't rip a hole in reality. Anyways, we can go whenever you're ready. Oh, hey, Rook.
Alright, now we can give her her gift.
Wow, thank you.
I wish the gift scenes were a little bit more, because they're kind of lackluster. Alright, so let's go do the one in Actually, let's go do the one... No. Yeah, we'll do the one in Treviso, because I want to do the slow poison as well. Sorry, that was a lot of sounds. I'm tired, guys. To Treviso. Bring Lucanus. And Nev. Right, I don't think we've been back here since we unlocked this location.
Always eager for your business.
It's not the one I have equipped, so. Does do better damage, though. Gift for Lucanus. And these mementos are always, they upgrade the lighthouse. So always get those.
See you again. Your coin helps, and there's some good bargains out there for you.
Boost their
I'm always
reps.
open.
Greetings, Rook. I am Air, one who provides training for Antivan crows.
You're not a crow yourself?
Not as such, but we are frequently at their service. That answer suits them, as it should suit you.
Can anyone hire you for training?
I've never been hired. Ours is a boon that is granted, and I have no part in deciding who receives it. Not that it would matter. From what I observe, you are beyond any training I could impart.
Who are you currently training?
The fledglings, among others. To be an assassin is to know both the means and meaning of ending a life. It is difficult. A crow's response to a war is quite different than the response to a contract.
Yeah, that makes sense. Contract isn't quite as all-encompassing. King's Draft. Action on behalf of Antiva. As 7th Talon, I give notice that the Antivan Crows have drawn a contract against the enemies of Treviso, the Antam. It is not the Antam. We are required to give His Majesty a point by point, but he's your blood, Viago. It is a courtesy to let him know that we are going to war. The occupying Antam are strong, driven, fanatical. They cannot be reasoned with, because reason is just a weapon to be resisted. They can be killed, of course, but removing a leader does not remove their desire to be led. They are a force we must contend with, but they are not Treviso's true enemy. A name, Viago. Contracts require a stabber and a stabbee. Taya, you know my doubts. The butcher took the city too easily, and there is dealing with the gods that I know, that I dread to know. But I fear that the true enemy of Treviso is not known because they are known, merely unrevealed. The hand that leashed Treviso, is that nebulous enough? Yes, that is a series of someones we can eventually kill, but not something we can send my father. On to draft 5, then. Neri, begin again. Viago de Riva, 5th Talon. Andrea Cantori, 7th Talon. Transcribed Neri de Actus. Acutis. I cannot talk today, guys. I am struggling.
Occupied. The insult of it.
It's more than insulting.
It's salt in the wound. And that is my purview.
So in reading to Winter Nights, Taya and Viago, they show up in there, and if I recall correctly, Viago is like a poisons master, like for both poisons and antidotes, and he's a master at it.
I could have daggers in 100 necks by nightfall.
No doubt, but more necks would present themselves tomorrow.
I have other daggers.
Am I interrupting?
Forgive Taya. She gets testy when a contract is delayed.
Help me out here. What contract?
One that may involve you.
You want help against the gods. We want Treviso free. We now think they may be the same problem. The occupation has a face. The Antam commander, Keith Lord Butcher Dathrata. But Viago thinks killing him outright is short-sighted.
The Butcher took the city suspiciously fast. Removing him is useless if someone else can repeat that, with the help of gods or something else. Despite it being the outcome, assassination is not about killing, it's about sending a message.
And what message would that be?
The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free.
Let's
Sounds
ask
like you
some
think
questions.
the occupation wasn't just about force.
Cruel as the Butcher is, he didn't break the city with a siege. It was sudden and complete.
Like he had it all mapped. Where to march and what to close off to choke resistance.
He had inside information. Spies?
He had something.
And until we know what it was, killing him isn't the contract.
Tell me about the Butcher.
Butcher Dothrata. What do you know about him?
The Antam army fractured, split among warlords, and he seems to have kept the most traditional discipline. And the rank and file like it. His numbers keep growing, but the Butcher himself is odd.
Odd how?
He gives daily speeches about how the occupation is somehow merciful. And the way he talks, it's familiar. It's like he thinks he belongs here. And I won't have it.
You're in charge? Antiva has a king.
And the power of a king is enforced by armies. Antiva has no army. It has the crows.
There's a reason Antivan coins have portraits of guild leaders, not royalty. We're patriots. Crows can't field a battalion, but we protect our nation our way.
The gods care about taking Treviso?
The Butcher wants Treviso. The gods may just want the Antam.
But Antam distrust magic and outright fear demons. They should be enemies.
Power can turn anyone against their own interests, their own people.
Helping the crows helps everyone in the long run. What's the first step to your message?
We have a scout named Dareth. He said he was onto something the Butcher was hiding.
He was in the Drown district, so that's a place to start. Find our crow and help with his contract.
Find your crow. Then what?
We break this occupation. We craft the message one step at a time.
And when we finally assassinate the person who leashed Treviso, that death will tell everyone. The crows rule Antiva, and Treviso will be free. I've noted the location of Dareth and his cousin, Jacobus, in the Drown district. They're always together. Jacobus will be eager to help. Perhaps too eager for one so young.
Can you blame him? We've all lost too much to this occupation.
So, need to go around Treviso. Nope, you have more to say.
Please excuse me. I have lessons that must be planned.
Nope.
You're new as well, right? I'm Dartonia Charis.
Dimitri. Just Dimitri.
Hello. Just Dimitri?
What?
Nothing. Never mind.
Go over there and unlock this.
Down.
All right. Head this way. don't think I'm quite high enough to do that, even on this easier difficulty. But I will try to fill in the map. And not fall off the roof. I'll try and do that too. There's probably gonna be...
hiring the demon of Virantium was your suggestion.
It was a possible lead. Finding things and tracking Venatori. That's what I'm here for.
After all the jobs I did him in Rathis, the last thing I expected was a Tevinter mage to be involved in breaking me out.
Well, good. I'd hate for assassins to find me predictable.
So I'm gonna go through this doorway up here, and there's probably gonna be a fight that starts. But it's not gonna be the boss fight. I'm gonna avoid that part. Thankfully, because I have played, I know how to avoid the boss. Alright. Crystal's gotta go. And we do not need to break that big thing. Ooh. Yeah. Don't hit the big blight thing. I say as I immediately hit the big blight thing.
They're down.
So yeah, so that starts a pretty big boss fight. Not going to do that right now. I don't think we're quite geared for it yet. But I have it mapped. So we'll just leave that be for the time being.
Keep a grip.
So on my personal game, my rook is a crow. And so she doesn't say anything when she's going over those zip lines. It's like she's just does it every day. Grappling hook. A white liqueur with hints of elderflower and dark intent. Served with 3 coffee beans and a smile not shared by the eyes. Colorless, guileless, harmless. Now we have you. Viper's breath, seemingly harmless on inspection, but lethal to those given its counterpart, possibly years earlier. It's said that a single drop should a single drop hit the canals, 100 contracts would come due. Huh. So they have to have been pre-poisoned. Interesting. All right.
Hang on. The Antam ordered me out of my house. I don't have anywhere else to go.
Pet the cat.
So, you're not sure you can trust me, but it was your idea to hire me.
I made the suggestion. Rook made the call. Why? Are you worried I have ulterior motives? That I planted the idea in Rook's head for my own ends?
That wasn't where this was going.
Really? Because I'd have questions. A Tevinter mage breaks a demon-possessed assassin out of prison. What's her angle?
Mierda. And people say I'm overly suspicious.
The Andam hate mages. They've killed most of them. All I mean. Definitely no mages left.
All right. So, quests are this way. You know what? I think I remember seeing something. There was a path up here. Yes, a ledge. Always look for ledges. Now we can get this chest. Ooh, missed it. Alright, so here is our quest with Lucanus. Coffee with the Crows. Lucanus meets Ilario for coffee and spends time in Treviso, taking in how life has changed since his imprisonment.
Come on. Ilario will meet us at Cafe Pietra. It's not that far from here. We have time before he arrives. I wouldn't mind looking around a while. The markets are running. Good. I need to get some things while we're here. Treviso. I barely had time to look around when we returned from the ossuary.
This place, does it feel very different?
In some ways, more than I expected. But then, perhaps it's me. Ah, here.
A potted plant?
For Harding's garden. Spearmint is supposed to calm bad dreams. It's good in desserts, too.
So, you and Ilario are cousins?
Yes, but we're more like brothers. Katarina took us both in, a long time ago now. Here's the place. Bellara mentioned the dayless seafood recipe she wants to make.
The demon of Virantium is grocery shopping for the team.
Have you seen what they eat? It's a miracle you didn't all starve before you hired me.
When we met, it didn't seem like Ilario and Katarina were close.
It was hard to be close to her, even for me, and I was her favorite.
You do get some backstory on Ilario and Lucanus from Tevinter Nights and the short stories.
Fresh fruit. Nev only eats fried fish. You'd think a detective would have discovered scurvy by now.
Is that everything on the list?
Yes, and Ilario should be here by now. Let's go before he gets himself in trouble.
There we are.
You can't buy something for everyone but yourself. Here, this is for you.
A wyvern-toothed dagger? I loved wyverns as a boy. Katarina would never let me have one of these, though.
Fight well.
All right.
Cafe Pietra is just ahead.
That's where we're meeting your cousin? Why not the casino?
House Cantori has many talents. Making coffee is not one of them.
Mark my words. Treviso will come back even stronger from this.
Definitely need to go around and explore and collect things. Break all the pots. I can't break anything right now. I don't have my weapon. Oh. Alright. I'm not going to start this quest just yet. We have ads coming up in about 3 minutes. Let me check something here real quick. So Suntroa is on his way home from work. And once he gets home, I will have to take about a 10-minute break. We've got to feed Azar and possibly get dinner going. I haven't decided if we're going to start that yet. But I don't think he's going to be back before the ads start, unfortunately. Okay, I'm going to actually go ahead and run the ad and get that out of the way. So I'm going to pause. We're going to take a stretch and hydrate break. I'm going to go ahead and get this ad out of the way. Hopefully it'll run. There it goes. Thank you so much for your patience during the ads. I'm going to get this out of the way, and then we'll run around just a little bit more. Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? It's too tired. Too tired, guys. Too tired. I boiled a funny bone last night and had a laughing stock. Get it? That's bad. If anybody has the little crystals by their name, you could still hear my voice. I'm sorry I'm not doing anything very interesting. Just taking a break here while the ads are going. Oh, not dog joke. Dog fact. The Mayans and Aztecs symbolized every 10th day with the dog, and those born under this sign were believed to have outstanding leadership skills. Huh, that's interesting. We're halfway through, guys. Getting there. Like I said, once Suntroa gets here in just a few moments, after the ads, I wanted to get these out of the way because they would fall at a really inconvenient time. They tried to make a diamond shaped like a duck. It quacked under pressure. Bot. Siri bot. You deserve some cheese. You deserve some cheese. Cheese for the bot. Cheese for the bot. We're almost through, the guys. Almost through. So close. But this way the ads are out of the way and you can enjoy words on stream for my whole little break. Okay, so you should be out of ads. I appreciate your patience and thank you for supporting the channel. The tavern needs all the help it can get. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and do this discussion with Ilario.
Finally. I thought you might leave me here all by my lonesome.
Please. You think I'd ever pass up Cafe Pietra's coffee?
You see, Rook, my cousin is all stomach and no heart.
Don't mind him. Ilario cannot appreciate anything but himself. They serve a specialty roast here, Andoral's breath. Bitter and sweet, like a kiss goodbye. You should try it.
Alright. Oh, are we back? Oh, hold on just a moment, guys. Okay, can everybody hear me? I have the stream pulled up on Suntra's PC as well, and it was doing some strange things. I was making sure it wasn't my stream. It's just his browser needed refreshed. Alright. So... we're gonna make her more of a tea drinker.
Right. I know we came here for coffee, but I prefer tea.
Ugh.
So, is there a reason we're not talking about Ilario's information or what?
We're still being spied on.
No, the last one just left. Couldn't take your coffee talk.
So, you have something?
The crows I sent after Sarah have picked up her trail.
Hey there, Chris.
They say she's gone to Varanti.
Welcome on in.
If she was here in Treviso to kill Katerina, she can't be in Virantium already.
Rook's right. Zara's giving you a false lead, cousin.
You have better information?
We're compromised. There's no other way Zara could even touch Katerina. You need your eyes here, in Antiva.
Zara would never be foolish enough to stay. Not with you out for blood.
I don't know.
Of course she would. If the crows protecting her are here.
Rook, reason with him, would you? He's being paranoid.
I am not paranoid. She came after me. She came after Katerina. She will come for you too.
If it'll make you feel better, I'll clean house, all right? Leave this to me.
Well, touchy.
He's gone.
Of course he is. Ilario always caves under pressure.
Zara's not gonna get Ilario, and she's not getting away with anything she's done. I promise.
Don't promise.
Kinda hearing in another
Why,
local
thank you.
stream, dude with the Hikoi has reached his town on the way to Parliament. Huh. Don't quite know what that is, but it sounds definitely very interesting. Let's see. Good coffee.
How's the coffee? As good as you remembered?
Better. I dreamed about this coffee for a year.
Lucanus
They
loves
say
his
taste and
coffee.
smell awaken our strongest memories. For so long, memories were all I had. But whatever the circumstances, the here and now is a much finer place to be. How's your tea?
Bold and refreshing. I feel ready for anything. Ready to head back to the lighthouse?
Almost.
Lucanus did some shopping in the Treviso markets and got a further look at the Antam's occupation of the city. After meeting Ilario for coffee, he remains worried that Zara will hurt his cousin as she did him and Katerina. Basically means walk, travel. It's a protest march that started at the northern part of New Zealand. It's making its way to Wellington. Oh, okay. Okay. I understand now. I understand. Thank you for the explanation. It was definitely a term I was unfamiliar with, but thank you. And hoping that his march is going safely. Yeah, we'll equip this one. Alright. And now I can explore the city fully.
The butcher wants to see Treviso? Then he shall. My father will throw a ball, and I will wear the best dress.
You seem a little out of touch there, lady. Okay. As I said before we went on that little ad break, Santroa is almost home from work, and I will need to take probably about a 10-minute break, maybe shorter, depending on how readily Azar eats his food. So I'm going to actually go ahead and get that started. I'm going to put up words on stream for y'all. Feel free to play or not. That is up to you. There we go. But yes, it's probably going to be about a 10-minute break. Oh. Ran into my microphone. And then we'll get right back to it. And finish up some of these little side quests we've got going on. So let me get this started. There we go. Timer started. Like I said, probably about a 10-minute, maybe a little bit less. Let me make sure my game is working. Okay. Just gotta make sure it's connected. There should not be any ad breaks, but just in case, there is the link. I've also been told that sometimes this prevents any lag. If you're running into any lag, just to use the link. Alright, I will be back shortly. Thank you for your patience. Alright. Sorry about that. My cord's stuck. There we go. Azar did not want to eat. He still didn't want to eat, but Son Troa has taken over the task of feeding him. Alright. See, you made it to level 3. Keep this going. It's fine. It's fine. My microphone back in place. Let's see how far we can make this go. Good job, Chris. There we go. I don't know. I'm just putting out words now. Ooh, this one's tough. Ah, I forgot about the lock. I think it is, but we both tried it when we were locked. hate the lock. There we are. It is a word. Suntroa is diligently trying to get Azar to eat his dinner. And Azar is less than interested. Well, let's keep on going. Let's see. Got a fake letter now. I hate the fake letters. Well, L, A, T, and E are all safe. So one of the T's, maybe? Or the H. But you didn't use an H. So not the H. The S? The S. The S is fake. Don't think we're gonna make this one. Oh well. Tried our best. I still think that was a record, though. Maybe. Okay, no. Level 9 is our record. Level 9 is our record. Alright. Let's... Oh, no, no, stop. Sorry, my screens are trying to do something very strange. So, Dragon Age plays on full screen, and it does very strange things with my... Yeah, the fake letters, they always just... They drive me a little batty. Okay. Let's get back to it. Get back on the right screen here. Alright. Suntroa was finally successful in getting Azar to eat most. Yeah, I definitely have that same thing. I'm like, all I see are 2-letter words in here, or 3-letter words.
Come on over.
Let's see what we could buy from the barista. Ooh, a decor and Tevan coffee maker. We're gonna hold off on... Well, no, we'll go ahead and buy the junk. Good job, Suntroa, in getting him to eat most of his food. He was very not interested today.
Best place in Treviso.
People feel at home here.
Break all the things. You don't need those urns. All right. Yeah, the medicine is definitely fouling his appetite a little bit right now. Unfortunately, he has 2 medicines he has to take every month. And they're about 5 days apart, which is about how long it takes for it to stop fouling up his stomach. So he recovers from one, and then we gotta give him another one. I feel bad about it every time, but he's gotta have his medicine. Medicine is medicine.
What sounds good today?
Alright, so you might think me a crazy person for buying these valuable items that aren't worth anything. But there is one faction, I know from my personal playthrough, that we need to get that faction boosted before a certain part of the game. It's one of the benefits of multiple playthroughs at the same time. So I buy valuables to sell to the faction to get their reputation up. Okay. And then some of them, like this particular valuable, has a permanent boost to my health. So it's worth it to buy.
Please, try some.
Not even an army stops the Treviso market.
Almost feels like home.
In my personal playthrough, I didn't quite know what was going on by this point in the game. And I didn't have any gold. So I spent it all on frivolous things.
Fine decor for the finest homes.
So she sells home decor. Oh, upgrade. Need the upgrade for the... Well, let's buy this decor. I have gold. I can get more gold. I'm much better off now than I was in my own personal game.
Excellent taste.
My personal game, I only had like 1,000 gold by this point.
The elven way to greet people is Andaran Artishan. It's such a pretty language.
You sell a lot of stuff. Oh, and you'll buy some heartwood for gold. Okay, so she sells more decor. More upgrades for the lighthouse. And lots of valuables. But we need them. As I said, it does become important to get your reputation up with the factions.
Thanks.
The The crows are actually
If
one of the
you're not sure
ones
what you need, just ask
that
Tia
need to
quietly.
get their faction rep up. So I might go and sell to them so that I can come back and buy some more stuff here in the market.
Want to try anything on?
I don't
The
quite have
Anthem
enough
almost
crystals to
shut
sell
us
yet.
down because they don't like magic. But once I explained the vibrational harmonies, they let us stay.
This person's side story is one of the best I enjoy in the game.
Antam, take me from Seheran. Now say not need healer. Banabasto. What way?
We'll go around the corner.
Good night for it.
Hold on just a moment.
Some of the finest jewelists in Treviso wear my leathers.
Alright, sorry about that. Suntro was asking me what I wanted to do for dinner tonight. Alright, so let's go unlock this fast travel, and then we're gonna go sell some stuff. And then come back here to the market and buy some more stuff. Sell some stuff, buy some stuff.
I keep the crows well stocked. You're welcome to it.
So some things should give the crows a higher boost than others. If I have any, is the question. So they're not as impressed with the rest of these. So I'm going to hold off on... Well, yeah, I'll go ahead and sell them. I need the gold. And it'll give rep boost anyway.
I'm always open.
Alright. Back to the markets.
The market never stops, even during occupation.
I meant to pick up more spices. Another time.
You need help with anything? Just let Tia know.
There we go.
Wellness grows from the inside out.
So these are all very expensive.
Sing to me, not just delirium.
We have herbs for everything.
Can I interest you in something shiny?
Let's see. Gotta be a little strategic now. You're not a shop.
The Antam eat, do they not? Surely you don't expect us to steal.
Let's see.
I thought the Antam would shut down our shop. But after they saw replicas, they let us stay. They laughed a lot.
Left the Qun to get away from Antam assholes. Now they're here anyway.
Fine.
Anything I can help you with?
Buy fabric. There, you can have a stack. Sell appearances.
Ha! The thrill of the duel.
Alright.
Listen to your body. What does it say it needs?
This prickly box. Let's see.
If your stomach bothers you, a little ginger will set you right.
Alright. So let's see where we need to go for our quest here. Also need to explore over this way. Let's see. Break all the things. Can't go in there.
What is it?
Ah, found some Antam. But they're just burning furniture. Don't be alarmed. Nothing to see. Ah.
Considering that.
Oh, that timer is quick.
Not a problem.
And if anybody's interested in purchasing the Veilguard, my bot just conveniently put up a listing for Steam for it.
So they found him?
With bruises. Antam, stumbling out of a tavern, shoved him about the street.
The thing is, your brother is safe.
There we go. Let's go up. Break all the things. Like your pretty face. Where does this go?
Almost there.
Okay, over to here.
You're keeping an eye on me. Is it the demon or the mage killer name?
Maybe I want the secrets of your coffee supplier.
That's not...
Don't flatter yourself too much. I don't trust anyone on first meeting, and I keep an eye on everything.
Well, if you do want coffee, let me know.
All right. Let's keep on exploring. And breaking things. That's an important part of exploring. But I know I saw something pop up over there. Aha, we found... You guys just gonna ignore me?
Company, get ready.
There you go. So, Antam do not like necrotic damage. Noted. Warlords of the Antam. It is easy to think that the Antam broke from the Qunari as one, but the reality is that a vase shattering into countless shards, each broken in its own way, reflecting the warlord who now leads each kith. Some, like the butcher in Treviso, use their new freedom to indulge in cultures long forbidden to them. Others, like Atashak, Dragon King, or Iskartari, Master Killer in Ravane, reject foreign cultures and either lean on the trappings of the Antam or invent a heritage to inspire the loyalty of their soldiers. What seems constant among the Antam warlords is cruelty, from Bakunassar, Flaming Wind, whose ships terrorize the north coast, to Kashtar, Jewel Taker, whose kith have become a bandit army in the mountains outside Marithias. I believe the reason is to be twofold. First, these Kithshaks feared that their army might turn upon them as they turned upon the Arishok, so they drive their soldiers through fear. And second, there are very few kind and thoughtful Antam. This is an observation, not an insult. The Qun has two words for healer. One is Rethari, a healer priest, whose name literally means one who helps. The other is Meridim, an Antam battlefield healer whose name comes from Meritwa Adim, or do not let them fall. Those under the Qun have jobs selected for them by their teachers, so any young Qunari too thoughtful or too sensitive for the harsh life of the Antam would have been made Rethari instead of Maradim. The Qunari, in their wisdom, decided that all children who were naturally prepared to follow orders and hurt others should be placed in the Antam, and this is the result. There are a few Antam, not Kithshaks, but individual soldiers, who did not break from the Qun. Their help is the only reason the betrayed Arishok survived. They and the former Arishok have renounced their Antam status and now serve under the defense branch of the Ben Hasreth, as the Qunari, their body in rebellion, try to survive with mind and soul alone. Excerpt from Marlowe-Kuhn, The Loss of Reason by Seer Rowan of Daresmud. That was a lot of proper words. All right. back to it. Alright, that's the way we came. Break some stuff in here. All right. Let us do this quest. Get this fast travel point. Break all your sparrows. Pet the doggo. Gotta pet the doggo.
So this is Treviso now.
Have some hope. The crows have They weren't lost along with the
Break all the things. Chest. That is a better dagger for now. Wrong way. Alright. Our quest is out this way.
There's the place. Keep your eyes open. We may not be the only ones interested.
Explore down here a little bit. This part of the city has seen better days. Nope. Looks like we do have an ad break coming up here. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and knock that ad break out. So we're going to go ahead and do the ad break. Everybody take a drink and stretch, hydrate and stretch break. That should, there it goes. All right, if you can hear me, let's take a stretch break, take a drink of water. Oh. Stretch your wrists. Let me clear out some dots here. Clearing out some of these. We probably will wrap up here soon-ish after I finish this quest. Oh. No barking, Isar. Sorry if you hear some clanging in the background. Suntroa is just getting our dinner started. Some points. And I spent them. Go. Harding. All right, and we're back from ads. I was just clearing out some of my dots here in the menu. We're probably going to wrap up here in not too long, just giving you a heads up. So just be aware. I'm going to finish this quest, though. So we'll definitely get that far. I got some skill points to use. Let's get Fireball. Sorry, Meteor. Start working towards our specialization here. And just these on here a little bit. Okay. All right. Got that out of the way. Now let's finish this quest. That doesn't sound good.
We've got on Tom. Don't worry, Taya and Veilguard sent us.
You're with the cops? Yes! Kill them! Kill the Antam! They killed Darren! They killed my cousin!
That's done. Are you Jacobus?
Darren, my cousin. They...
The Antam invasion. When the Antam invaded the south, the people there were completely unprepared. Antiva and northern Ravane were overrun quickly, and with invaders pushing down through the Green Dales to the Minotaur River, leaving only the southernmost of the free marches spared. From there, the Antam pushed west, overpowering Tevinter magic with Gatlock cannons and brute strength, until the defenders finally held at Virantium. Navarra was spared, likely due to Antam fears of necromancy and unwillingness to attack until Tevinter was conquered. But almost half of northern Thedas fell to Antam rule in just a few years. To those asking why the Antam waited centuries to attack in force if they were this powerful, I would remind them that the Qun teaches that outsiders are to be converted and educated. Under Qunari control, the Antam have been fighting only Tevinter, and even then, they followed rules governing how and when to attack. Gatlock cannons were not to be used on civilian targets, for example. When the Antam broke from the Qun, they threw off the restraints that had held them back. It is also important to note that the Antam fought alone, with little in the way of supply lines or experts in food production. The craftspeople and strategic experts who would normally support them had not broken from the Qun when the Antam did. The invaders needed to attack to keep eating. When they encountered resistance that would have forced a siege, the Antam invasion stalled. The Kithshaks, who wished only to conquer, now had to learn to rule the lands they would claim. All right. Let's explore in here. All right. Free Jacobus.
Please, you have to finish Darrett's contract. It's about the butcher. My cousin was going to spy on the butcher. He told me we'd pick up the contract from a dead drop. But then, someone has to finish this for Darrett. Please.
We will take care of it. Go back to the diamond.
I will, just give me a minute.
Alright, my headphones fell off my head. Bloodstained note. Dareth, your lead panned out. We've more shadow work for you. The contract is in the usual place across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks.
That note said Dareth should pick up the contract at the usual place across from Taya and Viago. Just follow the marks.
There will be a trail of marks left by previous crows. It will lead us right to it.
I've spotted them around the city. I think there's one nearby on the walls.
Let's go look.
Not that way.
A crow mark. Perfectly thrown.
That's got to be Dareth's trail. Keep an eye out.
So let's go this way. There was that path that led over. Here we are. Found it. All right. Another mark.
Another mark this way.
No, I can't break the boxes in the market. They thought about that.
Here's another crow mark.
Up there. I see it. We were over here earlier.
Our next crow mark. This is where the marks lead. Dareth's contract must be here somewhere.
First, break stuff. Contract for a crow. The Butcher of Treviso has employed a poisoner who manufactures comic. The recipient of this contract, Dareth, is charged with finding this comic master in the garrison and ending him. The recipient is also to deal with the traitor who allowed the Antam into the city. Should this person become known... deal with the traitor who came in, should this person become known. Should the recipient fall, their next of kin may claim this contract.
The butcher is making poison. Comic.
I've heard of it. It does things to your mind. Nothing pleasant.
If I were the butcher, it'd be a good way to keep people in line.
We cannot let the butcher unleash this on Treviso.
He won't. The Antam brought in a comic master to mix the poison. He's at the garrison. We stop him there before this goes any further.
Alright. So,
the demon of Virantium.
The name wasn't literal when I got it.
No, but the reputation that went with it.
I suppose I earned it.
And then some, assuming my sources are accurate.
Past reputation means nothing when your current contract's still open.
I know the feeling.
Back on the ground soon.
alright. Let's find this. Oh, on time.
Take him out, quick!
Alright. Keep on trucking on. Let's see what's down here. Got some on-tom training going on over there. Alright, so can't do anything here for now. Alright, so I need to cross here. Got some crazy.
We're in. Let's find the comic master.
Let's see. About here. If I recall correctly, there's a tougher fight coming up here.
Targets ahead.
This place is forgotten.
You cannot forbid the crows.
They really do not like necrotic damage. Gotta remember that. Guess it's a good thing that I'm going for a necromancer.
Still in one piece.
Oh, chest. We'll stick with what he's got on for now. Not what I meant to do. You guys see that? I wonder if I can get down there. Yes, this is... I need to make a April is distracted button. Won't let me go straight down. Have I been down? I think I've been down there. Yeah, I need to make a redeem of April is distracted again. I think that would be a very good redeem for me. Alright.
Smell you, an outsider. Time to test my gift.
Oh boy.
I have will made flesh. So much flesh.
Oh boy. He has too many everything. There's like all like arms and horns and more horns. Oh boy. Alright. Let's fight this bad boy. Ah!
The fight the butcher denied has come to me. Prove my worth.
Alright. Have anything that applies overwhelm? No, of course not. Well, let's just hit him for what we got.
It's done.
Ah!
The Karmic Master's dead.
Good riddance.
First things first. Let's destroy the rest of the poison. Then we figure out what was going on here.
That's not what I wanted to hit. That's the one.
That's the last of the poison, thankfully. Let's look for anything else that explains what's happening.
The butcher rages. Someone has stolen the comic I made for him. I do not know who took it, nor is it my concern. I told him to have the human who betrayed the city investigate the matter. The butcher was not pleased, locked me in here, said I was changed. Let him find another comic master. I fulfilled my role. The gods grant me another as a reaver of flesh.
Wait. This note says that wasn't all the comic. The butcher's angry because some went missing.
Who got their hands on it?
No idea. But the note does mention the butcher's inside traitor. The occupation had help. Tyr and Veilguard need to know they were right.
All right. Let's go finish this quest. Oh, and it dumped us right back out here. Okay, sweet. Yes, we will be hopping off after I finish this quest, as my dinner was just got finished. It's perfect timing.
Stock up with whatever you need. Come back soon.
All right. Let's go turn this quest in.
Someone had to act.
They most certainly did not. I told you crows to stay out of this.
Out of what? Defending our home?
If we had a stronger civil government instead of a bunch of circus criminals, the Antam wouldn't have a foothold in the first place.
You're responsible for the city?
This is Governor Evenchi. They have concerns.
My concern is how you've endangered the city.
We're defending Antiva.
These protections are in place for the good of everyone. You act without oversight.
We crows are the oversight.
And yet, here we are, awash in Antam. And now,
Are you our
vanguard
traitor?
the butcher.
There's also the gods.
Excuse me?
They're using the Antam and making them monsters.
And the butcher?
You two were right. He had help taking the city. Human traitors.
I didn't want to believe it. Killing the butcher does nothing if someone could just sell us out again.
I'd start right here. You
I would start, yeah, with you.
Infighting and betrayal.
Sounds like a good
accusing
place to
them?
start for me.
One of their crows died for this contract.
That's enough. Rook, thank you for finishing that contract. The only reward we have is to ask you for more.
I keep track of how many favors you owe me.
Evenchi is right about one thing. The butcher will not like that we're fighting back.
We need to be ready. Rook, I will have every crow tracking this traitor and the gods, and we will send word when we find something.
The stakes are too high. This should be left to proper officials.
Go back to filing trade receipts, Evenchi. The crows rule Antiva.
And Treviso will be free. With or without you, Governor.
Governor. The crows were vindicated when the team's investigation confirmed a traitor helped the butcher to occupy Treviso. Troublingly, they also discovered that some Kamek was stolen from the butcher, the thief's identity a mystery. Taya and Viago began planning their next steps against the Antam. Though for Jacobus, Dareth's cousin, the occupation's cost is already too high. The training of Jacobus the Prodigy. Please describe the Antam. Blade to the base of the horn at the ear, or up from behind between the ribs on the left. Slash back at the ankle to hobble to get targets in range. My family name is the last thing they hear. Please describe the Venatori. I don't care about the Venatori. Poison, I guess. Please describe the rest of the page is obscured by a series of angry scribbles and several horned heads with X's for eyes. Jacobus, knowing a potential target requires more than merely how you would kill them with blood on your own heart. That is not what contracts are. We will begin again when you have had time to grieve. I worry that Heir's instruction is obscured by more scribbles. Regarding the above, no doubt you and Viago have noticed that Jacobus has been gravely affected by losing his cousin. I would ask that in your roles as Talons, you consider how best to guide him and others who have felt similar losses. He shows immense promise, but left to fester in vengeance, he and others could soak the streets in even more needless bloodshed. That is not the goal of my teachings. All right. Nothing else to pick up in here. So we are going to go ahead and save. There we go. Go ahead and save, and don't go away, guys, because we are going to raid out to somebody. Thank you all so much for joining me today. I will be back on Sunday. Forgot what day it was today. I'll be back on Sunday to play some more Veilguard. Let's see who to go raid today. Let's go. Bear with me. Let's go raid paleontologizing. Danny is talking about a new bird brain fossil that possibly links, better links dinosaurs to birds. It's very interesting. We're gonna go ahead and raid into him today. Thank you all so much for joining once again. I will be back on Sunday to continue Alia Ingelvar's journey to save Thetis from the elven gods. don't go away just yet. We are going to raid out to paleontologizing. And I hope everybody has a great rest of your week, a good Friday, good rest of your day, wherever you may be. And I will see you again on Sunday.